Okay, can we start with who you are and what your title is?
I am Steve Evans, and I'm the design director for Star Wars here at Hasbro.
Nice.
I am Joe Ninivaggi. I'm the marketing director for Star Wars here at Hasbro.
Awesome. So we have some questions. So first, being the 10th anniversary of Star Wars, the Clone Wars animated series, can we expect any Clone Wars series-specific Black Series Rebels products anytime soon?
Soon is the question, because we only found out that quite recently.
Oh, so you weren't even on that?
No, we were kind of like, they were thinking about it, and then it got announced, and we were like, okay.
There it is.
So it takes a little while for us to kind of react. We can do things like redeco clones really easily, but I'd rather go back and do some key figures. So we'll be reaching out to our fans and saying, who do you want? Is it Cad Bane? Is it Ash Ventress? You want to go to the Death Watch? So
awesome.
Soon is the weird one.
Do you guys have any that you hope to see yourselves?
Yeah, Cad Bane and Asajj Ventress for sure. Both of them would be pretty badass.
It's an obvious choice, but yeah. Asajj Ventress, I think.
You said Rebels too. Did you mean to say Rebels? Because we also revealed 2 Rebels characters yesterday. We got Ezra and Chopper, which look phenomenal if you look in there.
They are really cool.
That almost completes the Ghost Crew, so closing on that.
Awesome. So now that the sail barge is a success and the shipping of the toy will commence in 2019, what can we expect from? What other products can we expect from HasLab? And do you have any hints of what we can expect?
You can expect awesome ones.
I can tell you exactly what our next one is. No, I can't. There'll be lots more. I think HasLab is really the success of it. Working directly with the fans and the people that really care about this thing has blown the barn doors open. So expect lots of cool things from us, and not just us, from other Hasbro brands as well, and partner brands, Marvel, Transformers, Power Rangers. So yeah, it's really exciting because it allows this guy to kind of sell directly to the consumer and kind of get a really good marketing point of view. And for us, we can do those crazy, weird, wacky products that we can just design and not think about.
Do you know when we can expect a new announcement?
I can't tell you exactly, but we'll be announcing something relatively soon.
Okay, cool. And have you started working on episode 9? Everyone's rumors of the production are starting soon of the movie. So have you started on that? And what are the how big is that line going to be? And what is the difference between the Force Awakens line and the Last Jedi line?
Well, I mean, I think pretty much every major motion picture release we sort of treat with the same amount of intensity and love and breath. So, yes, we have worked, to answer your question, we started working on episode 9, which is very exciting. And, you could expect to see, very similar style of offering. We'll have great stuff for kids, we'll have Black Series, we'll have vintage, new role play, maybe a couple of new things, that'll be surprises. So, yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, we are too.
Okay, awesome. And then, how long is the process of making these toys, and what are some of the key stages of making them?
So, on average, a product will take about 12 to 18 months to produce from, hey, let's do this, to you going on the shelf and going, I want to buy this. And it really is a lot of ideation up front. We talk very closely with Lucasfilms. Hey, we want to do this. What do you think about this? And we talk about it. Then we go through key submission stages where we'll officially say, this is what we'd like to do. And they go, that is great. And then we go and we start designing in CAD and doing sculpt, and we'll produce 3D sculptures of what we're thinking, and we'll send it to them and say, this is what it will look like. And they will go, that is great. This is what it looks like, but change this and this. And that's a little bit different now. Let's do something else. And then we do that again for deco, and then we get into manufacturing, and they do first shots. So they'll build the tools, they'll just grab any old plastic and they'll inject it, print it out, and we'll take a look at it, see if it works. So that's where you see all the prototypes with all the weird colors that you might see on that line. So that's prototypes. So it's a long process, but it's a very back and forth with Lucasfilm.
Very cool. And do you have a favorite part of the process?
Oh, I like the ideation. That's my favorite part. Steve and I and the team in a room just bouncing ideas and dreams. And that was what's so great about HasLab, is that we had our biggest dream was able to come true. But yeah, that's the best. And then, of course, seeing the stuff, working with Lucasfilm and actually seeing it, that's like you're a little kid every time that happens. No matter how many times it happens, it's still like goosebumps. It's cool.
Awesome. So we recently heard about the new technology being used for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge theme park. Have you guys used any cool advanced technology to make toys, and are there any examples of new technology that you're using to make these toys?
Not necessarily technology, but the photoreal that we're doing on our Black Series faces now, where traditionally they would get a molded head, and you might put a spray mask on, and someone physically would go, or then get in with a little brush and kind of do that, having to do that over tens of thousands of things. So now we've got the new system that allows a photograph of the actor's face to go directly onto the sculpted head and maintain that registration. So it's consistency. So it's frustrating when you go and look for something and deco's off on some of them, and especially if you're buying online, you can't even see what you're getting
until you get it.
So the photoreal is a big step forward for us. Not necessarily new technology, but certainly a new technique.
Yeah.
So that's good, and we always push things. We had a walking AT-AT, we got Force Link that kind of makes sounds as you play. We had Interact Trooper, which was like one of my favourite personal toys, where you could throw him up in the air and he knew he was falling, and he would do the Wilhelm scream and would act. So it's always new tech. We draft off a lot of stuff that Lucasfilm are working on in the parks or other people are doing. So we're always on the lookout for new tech that will go into our stuff.
Okay, perfect. So there's a cult status boost is there a cult status boost in sales if a character ends up ending up on the cutting room floor, like Zuvio or Snaggletooth?
Zuvio.
What was the exact question? Is there cult status?
Yeah, do you see a boost in sales sometimes if those things don't end up in the movie?
They don't. Well, we didn't on Zuvio.
Yeah.
It's the opposite. Yes and no. It's strange because Star Wars, I was saying yesterday, like, someone only needs to appear for a second for it to be cult and for other following. Like we had the Imperial Patrol Trooper in 6-inch. Amazing design, really, really cool. It's gone. When you see him, but everyone's going, I love him, he is so cool. Zuvio, you did actually see Zuvio. He is in that scene when Rey and Finn run past. He's telling someone off. But it all depends on the fans. They'll choose whether something's a cult or not.
Has anything ever surprised you that did really well, that you knew it was going to do great, but like you didn't expect it to do so good?
Wow, that's a great question. I'm trying to think. Oh God, it must be.
I think, Jana, we knew that there was obviously appetite because she won our fan vote, and, we love her. She's an awesome character, but, that's a relatively limited audience that knows that character.
Because it's the EU.
Exactly, it's EU Legends now, and she was quite successful, definitely beyond what we would have expected for that particular niche audience. And I think it's testament to how awesome the figure is. That was definitely one. Plus the surprise.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to think of.
All right, you got it.
Awesome. So here are the fan questions. Are you ready for the fan-submitted questions?
Are you not a fan then?
Oh, I'm a huge fan.
I know.
But these aren't Star Wars news, that's questions.
All right. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm just getting ready.
Are there any plans of releasing a Black Series Grievous figure?
There's always plans for Grievous. We just got to work out how to do him. He's a big boy. There's a lot of it. But
hopefully,
yeah.
Okay, cool. This person said, please ask any kind of Crate Luke figures. Can we expect one now that it's no longer a spoiler?
Yeah, so that is one of these things where we clearly work very closely with Lucasfilm, and we know, most of the stuff that's happening. Some of the stuff we don't know, and rightly so. They need to tell their story, and we're part of that. I did not know about Crate Luke until I saw him on the big screen. And certainly what he did, I had no idea.
Right.
So there will be some Crate Luke Crate. Yes,
Okay, cool.
There'll be some stuff coming.
But do we even have to really do him? Did he ever really exist?
Yeah.
Or is he
That's
just?
a good
Did we just do like an empty
That's
box?
super meta.
Right?
We could do a toy that just disintegrates.
There you go. Yeah.
Over time, just evaporates.
We could do that quickly, I think.
I could do that. Bath bomb Luke.
All right, next question. Black Series Jar Jar.
It's funny. We've discussed Jar Jar a lot. I think he would make a really good Black Series. He's a great sculpt shape. The new photoreal deco will work on more than just his face and neck and stuff. No plans for a Jar Jar that I can tell at the moment, but
Maybe.
I think it's inevitable. We'll get to. It's like people love to hate on Jar Jar, but at the same time, everybody really has. He's endearing. There's a soft spot.
Yeah, next year's the anniversary of Phantom Menace. So.
There's a resurgence as well, because I know Ahmed Best was, he had some hard times with that, and I know people are stepping out now and starting to support him.
Yeah.
And the whole memes, the prequel memes.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so which outfit will Padme wear? And her figure.
For her figure?
Yeah.
Which figure? I haven't said we're doing a Padme figure yet.
Well, I guess this person's hoping.
Oh,
I know there's a lot of
wow.
Padme fans.
Oh,
Yeah, she's got so many.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wardrobe.
I don't know. I have to find out.
Okay, cool. And then the last question is, any toys or merchandise from Resistance?
So I
Like
think you
Black
can.
Squadron or...
Yeah, we don't have anything to announce yet. I mean, I think you could expect that we've got something coming down the
Right.
pike. So you'll have to just wait and see. But we're excited about it. It's a really cool looking reference that's been shown so far. You know, it's really cool and different looking, cool characters and really vibrant. So yeah, hopefully we'll do something cool for that.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
You got it.
I appreciate it. Thanks for taking the
Love you.
time.
Love you.
You're quite welcome. Thank you very
Awesome.
much.